Let's move on to college football, Swan. We saw a great one tonight, a classic in the Rose Bowl between USC and Penn State. And this one came down to the wire. A game-winning 46-yard field goal by Wyatt Schmidt after a clutch interception by USC's Leon McQuay III. Now for USC, Sam Darnold would have 453 yards passing, 5 touchdowns, did have 1 pick. Now, Deontay Burnett had 13 catches for 184 yards and 3 touchdowns. For Penn State in defeat, and it was a hell of an effort, Trace McSorley threw for 254 yards, 4 touchdowns, 3 interceptions. How about Saquon Barkley? You told me, V-Mac, this kid's a guy you got to keep an eye on. Wow. 194 yards on the ground, 2 touchdowns. That's why he was the Big Ten Player of the Year. USC gets the instant classic victory, 52-49. Abby Hornacek finally has gotten her full faculties back after watching that one. That was a nail-biter.
Entertaining ball game, like I said it would come down to the wire, and it did. You know, you look at both sides of the football, you saw real good play offensively. I think Penn State, they're very, very locked and loaded at the quarterback position going forward. We know about Barkley will be returning. He will be a junior. The same could be said for Sam Darnold. I think Sam Darnold has been lights out.
Boy, has he ever.
He's going to really compete for against Jake Brownie as the best quarterback in the Pac-12 to start 2017 off. Clearly, he's the best quarterback in Los Angeles.
SC's back. Right after when they got just whoosh by Alabama in week 1, they started off 1-3,
Yep.
and we're like, oh, SC, they're down. They're not down.
They're not down. They're back. I said before, this was the most talented team, in my opinion, to start the season in the Pac-12. They didn't have an answer at quarterback. You saw how this team changed when Sam Darnold became the starting quarterback. All in all, good ball game, but I question the way how James Franklin handled his situational play call in the latter part of this ball game. Late in the fourth quarter, USC has 0 timeouts. It's second down, if I'm not mistaken, the first pass attempt deep down the football field, an interception that should have been brought in. USC dropped that interception. Third down, the same exact play, threw the ball into double coverage, and guess what? USC comes down with this interception. In my opinion, when you're backed up, it's 30 seconds left to go on the clock.
Run the ball.
Take it into overtime. Kneel the ball, allow the play clock to run, the game clock to run all the way out, and let's rethink this thing, get our adjustments ready for overtime.
Because there was nothing fluky about this. Penn State could make the argument we were the better team
yes,
for the majority of this game, at least in the second half. We got all the momentum.
You had a scare based on the first missed opportunity from USC. They missed the interception. You know what now, Coach?
Now, we took our shot. We got away with it. Let's get to overtime.
Let's gather ourselves and take this thing to overtime. Let's win this ball game in overtime. But no, you called a very, very aggressive play call.
I'd say.
And your quarterback took another shot, and guess what happened?
Ball game.
So if you're a Penn State fan, you watch this ball game, you really have to feel some type of way seeing how you lost this ball game. I think most importantly, if you lose the ball game in overtime, so be it. But give yourself a chance to get into overtime.